X gon' give it to you. Fuck, wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. With the non-stop pop out and stainless steel. Go hard, getting busy with it. But I got such a good heart that I make a motherfucker wonder if you did. Damn right, and I do it again. Cause I am life, so I got to win. Break bread with the enemy. No matter how many cats I break bread with, I break who you sending me. You motherfuckers never wanted nothing but your life saved. Bitch, and that's on a light day, I'm getting down.
Your stare was holding, ripped jeans, skin was showing.
Bitch, please, if the only thing you can't steal was came out the plate, stay out my way, motherfucker. Gonna rock, till we gonna fold, till we let it pop, don't let it go. X gon' give it to ya, he gon' give it to ya. X gon' give it to ya, he gon' give it to ya. But we gonna rock, till we gonna fold, till we let it pop, don't let it go. X gon' give it to ya, he gon' give it to ya. X gon' give it to ya.
So call me maybe.
But we gonna rock, till we gonna fold, till we let it pop, don't let it go. X gon' give it to ya, he gon' give it to ya. X gon' give it to ya, he gon' give it to ya. But we gonna rock, till we gonna fold, till we let it pop, don't let it go. X gon' give it to ya, he gon' give it to ya. X gon' give it to ya.
Call me maybe.
X gon' give it to ya, he gon' give it to ya. X gon' give it to ya, he gon' give it. They ain't never gave nothing to me, but every time I turn around, cats got their hands out, wanting something from it. I ain't got it, so you can't get it. Let's leave it at that, cause I ain't with it. Hit it with full strength. I'm a jail nigga, so I face the world like a girl in the bullpen. You against me, me against you. Whatever, whenever, nigga, fuck you gon' do. I'm a wolf in sheep clothing. Only nigga that you know who can chill. Come back and get the streets open. I've been doing this for 19 years. Niggas wanna fight me, fight these kids. I put in work and it's all for the kids. But these cats done forgot what work is.
So, who is ready for Hasbro PulseCon? How are we all doing? We've got 25 people watching right now, probably more right now. I don't know how it keeps up. But welcome everyone to Hasbro PulseCon. Who is ready for some Power Ranger reviews or reveals? I said reviews, reveals. Who is ready for some big reveals? Let me change scenes. Alrighty, we got it going. I am just going to keep hitting refresh until it begins. So, how's everyone doing in the chat tonight? We got Koala, we got Edison, we got Cornelius, we got Xander Perry, we got Harker Garung, we got Amber's Art. Hello, hello, hello to everyone watching. How are we all doing? Who's excited for some reveals? I am excited. We got Luca Toon. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Waiting for this and Transformers. Well, I'm probably not going to be streaming Transformers. I'm mostly going to be streaming the Power Rangers one because that comes first. But either way, I'm very excited for Hasbro PulseCon because we're going to have some interesting reveals when it starts up. Ooh, there's the set reminder. Okay, so it's starting in 9 minutes. That is crazy. 9 minutes? I came here early. Okay. Who we've got here? We've got Otto Von Doon, Excitement. Jaden the Master says hi. Hello there, everyone. Remember, hit that like button as well. Hit that big fat like button. Someone says, morning Deoxy. I'm kind of sad because I have to watch the panel while paying attention to work as well. Oh, that sucks, man. Make that cheddar. Make that green. Make that moolah. Ooh, wait. Okay, then. So they've got their own little counter. And I'm going to mute their music because it is very loud. Koala says, I can't wait. I can't wait either. I am just really excited to see this. Like, I am really excited. Really, really excited. How do I sound when I talk of it? Let me lower a little bit. Emma Wilkerson says, hi. Hello there, Emma. Hello, hello, hello. How do I sound? How did their music sound? Because their music is very copyrighty. I was playing copyright music, but for some reason they have like licensed music that they play. But what are you guys excited for the most? Are you excited for the Dino Fury panel, the products panel, or the Boom Studios panel? I sound fine. That is great to know. But what panel are you guys excited for the most? I'm excited for all of them. Dino Fury I'm really excited for because that's probably going to have some interesting reveals when it happens. Let me see, I've got my little copyright up. I've got my little copyright thing up here. Hopefully more Lightning Collection and Boom Studios, yeah. Dino Fury and the products panel for me. Yeah, I'm excited for the product stuff as well. I'm hoping we see Zane because Zane has been seen in Canada. But also, I've got Super Chat. If you want to donate a Super Chat, feel free to do so if you want your message read out on the stream. Also, hit that members button, helps keeps the lights on here. We got 32 people watching. That's a pretty decent turnout for me when I live stream. Izzy reveal for Legacy Wars. Okay, I've seen that going around. I didn't know if it's real or not. Izzy reveal for Legacy Wars, and they're also teasing something big for Legacy Wars as well. So whatever that is, that should be crazy. But yeah, Izzy for Legacy Wars might pull me back in, depending on how she plays. Lord Zed reveal for Dino Fury Season 2. Maybe. We'll see what happens. I get the feeling we'll get a sizzle reel trailer for Season 2. And if they do, I can break it down and make a video on it. That'd be fun. So, okay, what else we got going on in here? Let me turn up their music so I can just hear it. Okay. Okay. So, we've got the Dino Fury panel I'm excited for, with the products review panel and the Boom Studio panel with Ryan, where they'll talk about the Eltarian War coming up. Because recently we haven't had the Solidations for January. Zach, hi Zach, how are you? I am fine, I'm doing fine, Zach. How are you? How are you doing? How are you doing? So, Harsh Wall says, coolio. I need to make that a donation sound or something when someone subscribes. Like, I gotta make that a donation sound or something when someone hits one of the buttons on here. Whether it's a donation, a subscribe, or something. That needs to be like a little notification bell. Legacy Wars retweeted the Dino Fury panel. Okay then. It's 1 AM in South Australia. Oh yeah, it would be 1 AM. Tomaz Bukaki says, hi. Hello there, Tomaz. Okay, it's starting in a couple of minutes. Let me turn up their volume. Ooh, that is loud in my ears. Okay. Cool. And they sound pretty decent as well. Okay. That's good. Maybe Jason or Tommy will say it's morphin time when someone subs. Maybe. I don't know. You used to say Ivan Ooze where's my autograph, but I don't know. Coolio is like the new cool saying that everyone loves in Power Rangers. It's morphin time is too generic. Tomaz says, greeting from Poland. Hello there from Poland. Ooh, we got the counter. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Okay, how does the video sound? Can you guys hear the video alright? Do I need to bump it up? I think I might have to bump it up a little bit. Hopefully they'll talk about the Power Rangers universe and the Phantom Rangers. Oh yeah, that's it. Let's go everyone, let's get started. Wait, what's this panel thing? Type now, open. Are they making us do shit? Open the post. Really? They're making us do this? They gotta make us interact. It doesn't begin until 4:05. Yeah, the Power Rangers one doesn't. Yeah, just fucking spam it in there. Making us do the dirty work. How dare they? Who do you think they are? The video sounds fine on your end. That is good. Okay, it's loading. Let's go. Here we go.
Jackie, this is Pulse Team. Waiting for arrival confirmation over.
Ooh.
You're on mute.
Okay, this is really cool. coffee mug.
Oh, we made it.
I gotta love their
I'm
setup.
back. My mission continues. Oh,
We made it through
You
the
can't
gateway.
hear me
Can you
that
believe
well. I'm talking
I kinda
fine.
can't, you
Just
know?
turn me up a little
you guys,
bit.
hello
My
and
levels
welcome
sound
to day
fine.
1 of Hasbro PulseCon 2021. We're live,
Okay,
coming
that's
to
a
you
bit weird,
directly
Koala.
from an out-of-this-world location where all Hasbro
Okay, how do I
universes
sound in the
converge
chat?
and intersect.
How do I
I'm
sound?
Jackie Jennings, and I have the pleasure of hosting today's show.
How do I
Are you
sound?
ready to kickstart the biggest Hasbro PulseCon
How do I
of
sound?
all times? Multiple times. So, being a Hasbro veteran
Okay.
myself, I am so thrilled to join you again. It is so exciting to cross over into all the Hasbro universes. And speaking of crossovers,
I sound good? Okay.
today we have updates from
You're
some
I'm
of my
coming through
favorite
clearly?
brands.
Okay.
So I'll apply all my fan power and previous
How does the
Hasbro
video sound?
experience
How do
to
they
guide
sound?
you through this uncharted territory.
Hasbro.
Yes.
How do they
I
sound?
will be your pilot, but
It's good now?
I'm not
Okay.
alone. Hey, Cleo.
Captain Jackie.
Oh, it
We
sounds
made
good.
it. We made it. I'm so happy to be your co-pilot in this epic journey. Live on stream, I'm Cleo Thomas, and I'll be your co-host in an interactive journey where fans come first. And by the way, thanks for getting us through the gateway and into a new frontier,
Okay,
Hasbro
everything
fans.
sounds
We
good
couldn't
now.
have
Cool,
done
cool,
it
cool.
without you, our mission control, our crew.
They sound
is
good
you,
too? All right.
the fans.
Awesome.
Yep.
Awesome.
We got to see you guys. Where
We
you
have
guys
to
at?
see
Come
you.
on, let's
Where
see you.
are
Where you
you?
guys at, man?
I want to see what our fans look like, how they're feeling.
Yeah.
Just face to face, and I
Yes.
think we got them.
I know they're
Oh,
excited.
ooh.
I
I think-
know they're hyped up.
Yeah, we don't have to guess. We can just take a look behind us.
Oh no.
Hey,
Liz!
everybody! I see
Hey,
you. Look at
guys.
the pink Power
Yeah,
Ranger.
yeah.
Oh
Look
my
at the
god, I had no
collection he
idea they were
has. Oh,
doing
he's ready
this.
to go for
Stay puft
sure.
down there.
Everyone's collection looks so good.
looks
What's going on,
I had no
guys?
idea they were
good.
doing this.
I
That's
mean,
so
let's
cool. I know
go.
I'm a-
You
I know-
guys
I know-
make sure
I know
to
most
stick
of
around
this-
for this
That is
two-day
awesome.
event. That's right. You heard me. 2 epic days. You'll experience one-of-a-kind moments
cool.
and celebrate your
I didn't know they were
favorite
gonna do
Hasbro
that.
brands. And there's more. We're
That's
partnering
awesome.
with Toys for Tots, so make sure you and all your friends tune in because for
That's
every
cool.
viewer, Hasbro will donate a toy or game
That's
to
a lot of
Toys for
excited
Tots
fans.
up
Yeah, and I
to
know most of the
50,000
like I know
pieces.
most of those people.
Get ready for expert
in the
brand
community,
panels,
so that's really
special
cool.
guest appearances, product reveals, behind-the-scenes content, and so much more. We'll also be joined for special musical performances by
Weezer.
DMC, Vince DiCola, Weezer, and some more surprises that I'm not going to tell you right now.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you right now, but don't miss out. And not only that, I'm going to be joined by creator and gamer Cleo. He is going to be bringing us his unique take
Elliot
on
says
the
hi.
many
Hi, Elliot.
Hasbro
You made it
reveals
just in
and
time.
updates. I'm so excited. It's so nice.
Okay.
I am so ready for this.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. Last year, I got a chance to watch the show. All right, and thank you for everyone that's joining us live. This is my first Hasbro PulseCon. I couldn't be happier. Like I said, I watched last year's, and this is like a dream come true to actually be here at the intersection of all these Hasbro universes.
Yeah, we're here at the crossroads. And I gotta say, I have been poking around and I've seen some of the stuff that the teams have planned, and it's really good.
It's really good.
Just got
it's
home?
really
okay,
good.
Then.
Everyone's in for a great show. All the way through, there's so
Okay.
much that we're going to get the opportunity to like really shed a spotlight on. I know
Yes.
there's some rumors out there. People are wondering, what can they get out of this actual
Yeah.
PulseCon? We've got you covered.
We have you
without
covered,
a doubt.
but you have to watch.
Oh, of course, all the
You
way
gotta
through.
watch, you gotta
All the way
watch.
through.
We gotta watch. We gotta watch.
On a sadder note, as most of you know, we lost our CEO, Brian Goldner, last week, and we would like to
Very
take this
sad.
time to pay our respects to him and to his family.
Yes. On behalf of the Hasbro fans, we send our deepest condolences to his entire family.
We will continue to play for you, Brian. Okay, and without further ado, let me walk you through all the amazing things that are coming up next. We have an
Hopefully we get some
action-packed agenda
Megazords
to
in the
share with
Lightning
you at
Collection line.
home.
Well, they're
So,
rumored. Megazords.
today's epic
Megazords
lineup is going to cover a lot.
rumored.
To kick things off, our beloved Power Rangers. You don't want to miss this one, Ranger fans. Get ready for the Hasbro PulseCon Dino Fury panel, brought to you by the Dino Fury Rangers themselves,
Nice.
joined by some very special guests. We also have a few big surprises for Ghostbusters fans, so stay tuned. or get slimed.
So we're
Those
only
are
going to
the
be
two
watching the
choices.
Power
Choose
Rangers one.
wisely.
We're not going to be watching
Then
all
we
of them.
switch gears over to Cybertron with the Transformers. Get set for the long-awaited reveal of the new Transformers Legacy line and exciting news on Transformers games. Brad, our
Everyone's
show ends
streaming
in
this
a
right now.
galaxy far, far away. Because
Are they
it's
gonna
Star
be
Wars
streaming-
time.
are they gonna talk
Join
about the
members
Lightning
of the
Collection or the
Hasbro
Lightning
marketing
Collection?
and
Yes,
design
they
teams
probably
as
are.
they discuss
Yes,
the
Elliot, they
latest
probably are.
releases of the saga. So what do you think, Cleo? Is it
Okay.
epic enough for you?
Epic?
Yeah, are you glad you're here?
This
It's epic
is
enough?
going to be interesting.
Okay, this is next level. This isn't just epic. We're gonna have so much stuff to show everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so much. And guys, make sure you download the Hasbro Pulse mobile app today because you can shop this weekend's drops right in the app, which is officially live for fans in the US on iOS and Android.
Get to downloading. Okay, amazing. It's time to get the show started.
Yes. Okay, first up, we will open our gateway to the Power Rangers universe. Ooh, there's the gateway. Fun fact, the Power Rangers Legacy brings me so many childhood memories. So on that, which Ranger did you want to be growing up, Cleo?
Oh, Captain Jackie, of course, I had to be the Green Ranger.
Yeah.
Come on, Tommy Oliver, he pulls up with the Dragon Zord, then he has the Dragon Dagger, then he got a chance to be the White Ranger, then he had the White Tiger Zord, then the White Ninja Falcon Zord. It's Tommy Oliver.
Yeah, you clearly, Tommy, sure. I'm going to go kind of a trick question. Rita Repulsa. No one was having more fun than Rita.
She was loud, she was boisterous, and she was always trying to ruin
Do you
the
think they'll
Rangers.
focus on
Yes.
Clint?
But you always need a good
Okay,
villain.
I'm going to
You
read the
gotta
chat
have
while
a
this
good
is going
villain.
on.
Yeah. I mean, Power
Dragon
Rangers
Megazord,
are a
hopefully we'll see
serious
that.
fan favorite.
Do you
It's
think
time
they'll
to check
focus on
out a
finishing
panel
the Teens
packed
and Lightning
with
Collection? I think
exclusive
they will
news and
focus
reveals.
on
The
both.
Hasbro Pulse
Now, if you want to get your
Dino
question,
Fury panel is going to be led by
read
the Rangers
out,
themselves, and fans are going to get news
just
about the
donate. If you want,
ever-expanding
if you want to see your
Lightning
question
Collection line, as
get the
well
most attention,
as
drop a
other special
donation.
product drops.
That's right.
That way I'll
all
see it,
sounds
like,
amazing.
don't miss it.
And to kick things off, we need your help at home to unlock the Power Rangers panel. As you know, an iconic
Oh, do you
Power
have to
Rangers
type
villain
again?
has returned to the show after decades. I'm talking about Big Red himself. I'm talking, of course, about Lord Zed.
Yep, you heard it correctly. He's back. He is back. So get ready to engage and use all your fan power to summon Lord Zed and activate our next segment.
Oh yeah,
All you
because
gotta
that
do is
episode
simply
ends tomorrow.
spam #ZStaff in the chat, all right? We need you to be unstoppable.
Okay.
Can you spam? Spam, spam, spam,
Get your
spam,
thumbs
spam,
ready,
spam.
get your fingers ready, get to spamming
Spam it.
#ZStaff.
You guys, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
It's
let's spam
morphin'
it.
time. Go, go, go.
Z stuff. Are they really making us do this?
Postcard!
Oh, it's the Lord Zed
Dino
helmet that was
Fury
really good.
panel. I need you to be active in that comment section with #ZStaff right now.
Oh my god, that helmet
Power
looks
this panel up.
amazing.
#ZStaff is the key to unlocking this panel. And you
Oh
need to
my
be
god,
typing it,
that's the Lord
sending
Zed
it. We need you all to
helmet.
be
Holy
active.
crap,
We
that
need you
looks
to be loud in
nice.
that comment section. Get started.
Oh my
#ZStaff, we're
God.
almost there.
That looks
Oh no,
nice.
that's enough. Hello, everybody. What's going on? Welcome, PulseCon, to the
Is there
Power
anything
Rangers
sneaky in the
Dino Fury
background?
panel. I am your host,
Nah,
Brandon
just a
Davis, and
little
I'm very
white suit
excited
suit.
to be a part of this Dino Fury panel. You're with me for the next 20 minutes, and we're about to have a lot of fun.
That
And I'm telling you
looks
right now,
like a
it's not
nice
gonna be fun
helmet.
because
What do
I'm-
you
it's
guys
gonna be
think
fun
of
because
the
I
Lord
brought
Zed
some
helmet?
friends, and I'm very excited to bring them out right now to the virtual panel floor, one at a time, starting with the Red Ranger himself,
Russell.
Curry. Russell, welcome to the show.
Hey, what's going on, Brandon? Thanks for having me.
What's up, man? Where are you coming to us from?
Live and direct from Los Angeles, California.
We got an LA man in the house. We'd love to see it. All right. We also have to welcome the Pink Ranger to the stage. Hunter. Dino. Hunter, what's going on?
Hi, Brandon. Thanks for having me.
Of course, Hunter, where are you at in the world?
I am also live and direct from Los Angeles.
Oh, I'm noticing a trend here. We're getting a little LA crew going. We also have the Green Ranger, Tessa Rao.
Tessa.
Hello, hi Brandon, thank you for having me.
Of course, Tessa, where are you at?
I'm not in LA. I'm in New Zealand. So I'm not part of the
we
LA
got a home.
crew.
Listen, you're the hometown hero for the production of Dino Fury, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, we also have to welcome to the virtual stage here the Black Ranger, Chance Perez.
Hey, Chance.
Hello. Hey, Brandon. Thanks for having me.
Of course, Chance, where are you at?
I'm in Seal Beach, California, Orange County.
Let me quickly change the chat.
We got a lot of
because
West
it's on
Coasters
top
in
chat.
this
It's
house.
not
A lot
on
of
live,
West
so I
Coast.
might have missed
Okay,
it.
yeah.
Okay, I didn't miss
You wanted it
anything.
to sound cool. I get it.
Who's
We
your
also
favorite Dino
have
Fury
the
Ranger?
Blue
Tell me in the
Ranger.
chat below.
We also have the Blue Ranger, Kai Moya.
Hey, Kai.
Hey, how's it?
What's going on, Kai? Are you in LA too?
Yeah, no, I'm in I'm in New York City right now.
There we go. We're all over this place. We're all over the world. We love to hear it. And last but certainly not least, let's welcome to the virtual stage the newest member of the Dino Fury squad, Jordan Fight, the Gold Ranger.
Hey.
There he is.
Hey.
Yeah. That's amazing. Jordan, where are you at?
I'm in hot old Texas, Houston, Texas.
Okay,
Yeah.
so there we go.
You
We
don't
love
wanna come
mixing
out
it
here
up a little bit.
unless you're ready for it.
We are all over the world right now for PulseCon. This is super exciting. Jordan, I'm actually going to start with you, man. Welcome to the squad. This is super exciting. I want to hear, you moved across the world to join the production in New Zealand, to join Dino Fury. How did everybody welcome you? What was that like?
Oh man, I love these guys to death. The production, the film, the crew, the cast, they all made me feel at home, and I really appreciate them for that. And yeah, love these guys to death.
I love it. We're going to talk more about your time together down there because I know you all had a blast. Yeah. But I would feel wrong if I went any further because I know you're all back together right now for the first time since production in June when it wrapped up.
Oh,
so there's one more
interesting.
person I want to bring to the floor, the virtual show floor here, and that is executive producer of Dino Fury, Simon Bennett.
Simon!
Hi,
Hello there, Simon.
Great to be here. And fantastic to see everyone. It's been way too long. 4 months has felt like 2 years. It really has.
Oh.
I'm glad we got everybody back together. I feel special to be a small part of the reunion here. This is amazing. Simon, I understand this is your first time on a panel like this.
It is. I'm intrigued to see what happens, and I'm very happy to be here. I know that the Ranger Nation are a very important part of this show. So it's great to be able to talk to everyone directly and live.
I love it. Well, welcome to the program. Very excited to have you. And I want to start by talking about season 28.
I'm covering up
We're going to go
Amelia.
to some Dino Fury Origins
sorry.
here. I want to hear about the time you guys spent together in New Zealand. You all flew down. You got to know each other. I think some of you even roomed together. What was the experience like to get together down there? Hunter, you want to take this one?
There. Is that better?
Sure. I was like, I just didn't want to talk over anybody, It was great, yeah. We all flew, well, most of us flew over together.
Are they going to talk about the Z Ultra rumors?
Me, Tessa, and Jordan lived in the
No.
same building, and then it was just me and Jordan at one point, and then we were always walking distance from each other, so that was really great. That was really nice, because as soon as we wanted somebody to hang out with, we just walked to each other.
You had 2 weeks quarantine, didn't you, when you first arrived, and then 2 weeks of intensive fight training with the stunt team. I remember seeing you sort of limping around at the end of every day, hardly able to move. What was that like?
Oh my gosh, yeah. So the 2 weeks was interesting. Thankfully, we did it. Majority of us did it together. So we scheduled our walks and terrace times together when we could. But yeah, I think we did 3 weeks of training, wasn't it?
3
Wow. So you guys all really do hang out off set. Even when you guys aren't filming, you guys are a family off set. You're really hanging out down there, huh?
So what do you guys think of this panel so far?
Oh, absolutely.
That's cool.
I still remember my first day there. They were all so welcoming, and then they invited Chance and Kai lived together, and they ended up inviting me and the entire
I see
group.
the Green Morphin Master in the background. Yeah, Simon's got some really interesting stuff in his background. He's got the gold Dino Charge helmet, the Lord Zed figure.
And then Jordan came.
So I wonder if it's teasing something to come. Who knows?
I was so happy when you joined
that
us.
was the ritual.
Both of you guys.
Probably not, but he's got a pretty good setup.
Jordan had to keep his life a secret.
Now, speaking of how close you guys got, your characters are all very close on the show as well. And I'm going to start with you guys, Tessa and Chance, on this one because the Green and the Black Rangers, they're siblings on the show. They get their powers after the Red
I'm
and the Pink
loving
and the
the-
Blue Ranger, and I love how you guys
Oh
support each other
yeah,
on
I
this
love
journey.
this
You kind of
cast.
come
They've
into
got
your own
really
in the
good
episodes we've
synergy
seen
and
so far.
energy.
Tell
I
us a
would
bit
love
about
to
your
interview one
characters
of them
and
sometime.
how you worked on
I've
bringing
talked
that
to Tessa
relationship to the
before
screen.
when I went on Ranger Lizard's stream, and Tessa was really
Tessa, do you
lovely.
wanna
She's really nice.
Start on this one?
Sure.
But I would love to
yeah,
talk
so
to
in
any
the,
of them,
in
like for an
pre-production,
interview.
we worked with an acting coach,
Just talking games,
and I think for
anime,
me
or
that was
something.
the beginning of
They all
building
seem
that
like really cool
relationship. We
people.
had a couple of different exercises throughout that time where we kind of got to explore our own individual feelings towards each other, and then as siblings,
Xander
kind
Perry
of what
says
that meant
hi.
for us.
Hello there, Xander.
And then I think just throughout, the shoot, that kind of just got stronger and stronger. And I think Chance and I also have quite a similar sense of humor and find the same quite stupid things quite funny. So that meant we could bring a life of our friendship into the, into the characters' relationship as siblings, which was awesome too.
Absolutely. Yeah, very well said.
Yeah, we love a Power Rangers dance party with you at the center of it. It's great. And so now I'm going to turn to you, Jordan. Another welcome to the squad. You're officially the first African-American actor to join Power Rangers as its 6th member. So does that give you, what is that like? Is that an added sense of pride for you to be a part of this show in such a capacity?
For the $2 donation.
Man, it's an
Alden
honor.
Corbett with
It's
the
an honor
$2
being
donation.
the
Which
first
Lightning Collection
African-American
figure
Ranger, the
do
sixth
you
Ranger,
want
I'm
to
sorry
get
about that.
in 2022?
To know that
I'm guessing
Power
that's what
Rangers
you're asking.
celebrates all
I
types
would
of
love to
cultures and
see
backgrounds.
Dino
I'm proud
Fury,
to be
but
a
they've
part
been
of that,
leaked.
and
But
it's
I would
a-
love to
it's
see
again, it's
something like
another
Lightspeed
honor that
Rescue,
kids look up to me,
or
and
maybe
I can continue to be a good
like
role model for
Lightspeed
them and show
Rescue would
them
be
that
really
they can put
cool.
whatever they
Some more
put to their
Time Force
mind.
love would be
And,
cool because we've only got
no
Wes.
matter what color your skin is. So I really appreciate that a lot, and just
so
work hard and do what you got to do.
Lightspeed
And this is a
Rescue would be
perfect role for
cool.
me, and I feel like I can
we've
reach
got-
to a lot of
we've
kids.
got Dino,
and,
we've got Dino Thunder, don't we?
yeah, it's amazing.
So,
I love it.
Yeah, Lightspeed Rescue would be cool. So
Congrats,
Titanium
man.
Ranger.
You deserve it.
I'm
One of the,
trying to think.
I'm going to turn to you again, Hunter. One of the
Mystic Force
key
would be cool
fan
as well,
favorite
with the
moments
capes.
from these season
So,
28
there's so
was when
many we
Amelia
can
saves
get.
the day at the McScary Manor. I want you to tell us about your character and what you like most about her, especially in the moments like those.
But thank you so much for the $2 donation.
I love scary things, so having the Miss Scary Manor was like absolutely. When I read the script, I was like, yes, haunted house, yes. Amelia and I are very, very, very
Honestly,
similar.
I've just reached Zayto's
We are very
debut.
similar. We are very open and
Wait, Zayto's,
optimistic
don't you mean
people.
Ion's
We believe in
debut?
good
Because
in
Zayto's in
everyone
the
in
first
every
episode.
situation, and we always give things our all and always just give everything the benefit of the doubt. So she's not afraid to take a little charge when needed, aka in the Scary Manor. I don't know. I look up to Amelia. I feel like I
know
would
some
be honored
cool
to
stuff
be
about
like
that
Amelia when I
scary
grow up.
McManor house that I can't
I
reveal.
think a lot of people would. I love that.
I know some
also,
fun stuff
I think it's
behind the
really
scenes
cool
about that
how
house.
you guys culminated with having an iconic villain come back into the mix with
Yes.
Dino Fury. And I
Lord
want to
Zed.
know, how did you all, because did you know that
You
up
can't
front
hear
when
Jordan?
you first started
Oh,
this
I'm
story
sorry.
that Zed was coming back? What was it like to find out that you guys were going to be facing off with such an iconic villain? Kai, what was that like for you?
It was, so we didn't know, to answer your question, we didn't know at first. And I think the first time, if I can remember correctly, you guys can confirm, is we were reading scripts. And I think I was with Chance, and Chance was like, oh, no way. I was like, what? What's going on, bro? And he was like, dude, we have Lord Zed in our show. I was like, what? What? No way.
That's a
And
cool
we're looking
story.
at it, and we're just, I still remember it. I think we're probably
Who's my favorite character in Zenkaija? Marjine's best
an honor to have
waifu.
such an iconic villain. Probably the most
Jiren
popular
was
one,
cool
the
as
most
well.
powerful one, just there. And
I've watched Zenkaija
it
in
was
like
really great
13
knowing that he's gonna
episodes.
be in
I
our show and
stopped
we have
after
to
the
stop him. So.
Oh my god, that helmet looks so
Get him
cool.
You know, listen, maybe I'm one of the baddies. I'm out here representing. If everybody who's watching, if you think this thing is cool, which it is, you're gonna want to stay tuned to PulseCon. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But yeah, I gotta keep talking about Zed because, as you said, Kai, Zed is like just such an iconic, awesome villain to have as a part of the story. And Simon, I'm actually going to turn to you.
I kind of wish they
you
could
know,
have got
the decision
Campbell
to
for
bring
this
Zed
because
back
they
for the
got
story. I'd love to hear about what went into
Tessa. They
bringing
could
him
have got
into the mix
Campbell
again,
for it because
and
he's in the same
including his
time
lore
zone.
and continuity and all that stuff.
And he's one of the big villains.
It was a tricky thing to do because obviously Lord Zed is so firmly embedded in a lot of fans' minds because he's been such a huge part of the show in the past. And it is always tricky when you bring back a legacy character because you've got a lot to live up to. I've got a little Lord Zed here in the background. You can probably see, along with a green Morphin Master, taking the pride of place in my study here. These are not for sale. These are actually props from the show. They're one-off originals. So Lord Zed, the costume had to be built especially because we wanted Lord Zed, as he appears in Dino Fury,
Will
to be a
Cameron
lot more
return to
physical
Dino
and a lot
Fury?
more active and get involved in
Here's
a lot more
Cameron
fights
again.
than he did historically. Because I
Ash,
think
who's
the
the
early
guy with
Lord
grey
Zed, probably
hair?
because the costume was so
That's
fragile,
Simon Bennett.
spent a lot
He's
of
the
time
guy in
sitting
charge
in
of
his
Dino
throne
Fury.
and
He's the
swiveling
big
around and issuing
executive
commands to
producer.
people. But we wanted
He's the
our
guy in
Lord Zed to get his
charge.
hands dirty straight away. And in fact,
He's
in
the
the first
guy
15
who answers our
seconds of his
questions on
appearance on the
Twitter.
show, he
Simon's
took
a
out
cool
an entire
guy. I
room
like
full
Simon.
of villains and asserted his status. So that was something we keep in mind, is taking down Lord Zed is not easy. And I don't think he ever actually got fully defeated. He always lived to fight another day. And the only reason he was able to be controlled early on was because he was in a compliance collar. In terms of the lore, that's tricky because obviously in the Power Rangers mythology, Lord Zed was turned good, and our Lord Zed was not the good version. So we had a monster called Regal, who was a sorcerer who could bring back monsters from whenever they were at
Dino
their most
Fury is
evil
on
in
pop in the
history.
UK?
So we actually had to
Okay.
find a way around the fact that
We
Lord
won't
Zed
see
had
the
been turned good
2023
to have our
series
own
heavy.
version of Lord Zed.
We're
And I guess
probably
the
not gonna
last
see
thing
that.
about bringing back the character is the impossibility of living up to the incredible original performance from Robert Axelrod, who was the original voice actor, who very sadly is no longer with us. And whoever has to voice that character, very, very hard act to follow. And
Yeah, that's what
probably
I was saying.
impossible to completely get it right for most of the fans for whom Lord Zed is such an important part of their memory and their childhood, and a very important part of the show.
Well, I think you guys have done a great job so far.
They
Some
have-
good work on the Lord
Simon
Zed. Please
has
keep
done
it
a good
coming.
job on
I can't wait to see
Dino Fury, like,
what's in store there.
I like
I do
Simon. I
have
like what
something
he's
I
done
think
with
is going to be
Dino
a lot
Fury
of
so
fun to
far.
watch. A
And
clip
he's
that
done
I
some
want,
really
an
good
exclusive
episodes in
footage
Beast Morphers.
bit here for PulseCon. I'm just going to roll this. I want to just
Oh,
play
shit.
this clip real quick.
Wait. Oh wait, bloopers?
Sorry,
Oh,
sorry,
bloopers. Nice.
Oh, that
I
brings
kind of
me
wish
right
we saw
back.
more
that
of that.
brings me right back.
What time is the product panel? In
No,
5 minutes is
we
the
talked
product panel.
about season 28. We've seen some fun stuff and heard awesome stories about it. We got to look ahead. Season 29. I don't
Oh,
want to get
shit.
too spoilery here, but what can we get, Simon? You're behind the curtain there. What can we tease?
Season
about the
29
upcoming
stuff.
episodes?
Okay. Well, without giving away too much information, we can say that the saga of Dino Fury continues. I think season 29 picks up a short while after season 28 finishes. In terms of our villains, we don't know quite what has become of them at the end of season 28, but I can reveal that the saga of Void Knight and Santora will continue. We'll find out
Okay.
if Void Knight ever gets to pull that lever on the machine. And we
Ooh.
also will find out a lot more about their history and how they came to be where they are, because
Oh, I like
it's a
that,
big
I like
mystery at
that.
this stage. Zato and Ion will find out a bit more about Rafcon, the planet that they came from, and what became of their people. That will be a thread that runs through season 29.
Nice.
And the
I like
relationships between our characters will continue to grow and evolve, sometimes in very special ways. And I'm not saying anything more than that about the character development. But we have been very lucky in that this season we've been able to chart.
That's
really
kind of
clear
what they
character
said
arcs
today.
for each of those characters across both seasons. So I'm
I
very
feel bad
excited
for
about
Simon
how
ever since he
that has all
tweeted that
come
Q
together.
Ranger Lapo won't be.
There'll be amazing new
Yeah, I feel
power-ups the
sorry
Power
for him too,
Rangers,
because some of
and
the
there will
fans can be an
amazing
asshole.
new Zords, and I
Some
have here
some fans
thing,
aren't good
which, as
people.
I mentioned,
but
this is
Simon's a
prop
trooper
from
and
the
he knows
show.
how to
This is
handle it well.
actually, little Packer or baby Packer, and this is a tiny Zord. This is life-sized. and will appear in an episode in season 29 of the show. And little Paca is very, very cute. Most of the time, she's
Very
a completely CG creature, but this is the prop that was built for occasions when she was just sitting still in the show. So I'm very lucky to have her here today.
We love little Paca.
I think I do think that if you keep that on the screen any longer, Hunter is just going to explode with cuteness overload on them.
Very cute.
I can't help myself.
I was just going to say, we also have a new vehicle in the second season, which is a special Ranger vehicle. And I believe there's a video clip which gives a special sneak preview of that vehicle.
Oh, wait.
I think we should look at it right now, shall we?
Oh, got to put the copyright thing.
I've hooked me
Yes!
a big one.
He's back!
Better reel in me goldfish.
Zato? Any help right now will be great.
He's back.
1 second.
He's back. He's back.
Oh yeah, Ion is gonna love this thing.
This is your farewell party, Goldie. Any song requests? I like a good sea shanty myself.
Dino Fury Cycle, Plasma Blast.
Wreckmate's back.
You're wrecked, mate.
Okay, we'll call this one a draw.
You guys must be really far behind if you're just saying Wreckmate.
Need a hand with those chains? Nah, I'm good. Oof, that is a great set of wheels. You and Solon knocked
That
it out of
looks
the park.
nice. I like that. It's a freewheeler.
Couldn't have done it if you hadn't given up your present. It was the right thing to do after messing up yours. Besides,
Okay.
I get to drive it back to base, right? It's way more fun than teleporting. Oh yeah, best festival ever.
Nice. So we got a season 2 trailer.
Wow, that was amazing.
Is the stream still up?
How cool was that?
Okay, the stream's
Oh my
still
God.
up. Cool.
That is the Dino Fury cycle.
That looks
Wow.
amazing.
So fun fact for everybody watching, this is all of our first time
Hasbro
seeing
is
that
giving
clip
us-
as well. So you're getting authentic reactions from all of us here too. This looks awesome. I do want to say, I can't wait until season 2. It drops on Netflix in the US, premiering in the spring of 2022. So
Okay.
get your eyeballs ready for some Dino Fury goodness coming your way. Not soon enough, but get excited because I hope that clip will tide you over. We do have more news. We have more to share
I
because
might
this
have
is
to clip
PulseCon.
that,
We did not show up empty-handed in the least bit. We have more to share. Tessa, your character is a part of something very exciting, and I'm just going to
Ooh.
let you do the honors here and share this with the world.
Yeah, I'm very excited to say that I'll be seeing myself in a video game for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
So, exciting news, Ranger Nation. Izzy, the Dino Fury Green Ranger, will be available to play in Power Rangers Legacy Wars starting today.
Nice.
The free-to-play game
let's-
is available on iOS and Android, and now you can select my character right back with your own curated team of Fury Power Rangers and Villain Multiverse, Save Orphan Red. Take a look.
Ooh, let's see. Let's see how she plays. Oh, that's a intro. That's cool. Nice. Ooh, I like how she plays. Nice. Nice.
Let's go!
They should definitely add her on Battle for the Grid.
Living the dream.
Welcome to
I gotta get
the
that.
video game world. And listen, it's not a competition, but Russell, I'm turning to you because you also have something very cool to share with everybody today as
Ooh.
well.
What's this?
Do you?
What?
What does
I
Russell
do.
have?
I do.
What does Russell
It's
have?
not a competition, but I just found out that I am the first
Let's
Dino
go.
Fury Ranger to have my own Magnetic
Yeah.
Collection figure.
Oh.
Yes,
Wait,
it is
what?
real.
Yo, oh, there's
It's not a
Show the face, show the face.
Oh my god. Nice. god, I need to pre-order that when I can. That looks amazing.
I haven't figured it
Congratulations,
out of
man.
the box yet.
Even better looking than in real life.
You need to get a couple of those, keep one in the box, and take one out right now. We have to see it.
That's me.
That
Wow.
looks so good.
And,
Bro,
see the
wait.
head.
I'll spare you guys for now, but
Yes,
I can
Russell.
do-
I want to see the face.
Oh my
I
god.
want to see the face.
Yeah, can you slap his head on there? You slap your head on there? Oh my god.
this is so unreal.
Your head looks massive.
Oh.
You guys think that looks like me?
Dude,
Wow, that looks
Lightning
incredible.
quick from
It looks
Zayto.
so good.
It's pretty cool.
Buddy.
Wow. Man, that's gotta be surreal. Congratulations, man. That's amazing. I'm happy for you.
That's awesome.
I am super happy for everybody. The figure's amazing. The video game news is amazing.
Thank
The clip we saw today during PulseCon, it doesn't get any better. I mean, for more from PulseCon, Hasbro has so much more to reveal, so I highly recommend you all stay tuned.
I
We're
knew
gonna
that
wrap
was
up
leaked,
today's
but I
panel.
didn't think
Huge
we'd see
thanks
it
to
so
everybody
early.
here, Chance, Russell, Jordan, Pine,
Like,
Hunter.
Josh found those leakings
Simon,
early, but
Tessa,
I didn't
going
think we'd
around with
see
everybody
them.
because you're all awesome, and I really appreciate you letting me be a part of the fun
Oh my
today.
God.
And we're gonna send it over to everybody back at Hasbro. I'll be back later with the Boom Studios comic panel with Ryan Parrott. But for now, Hasbro team, back over to you.
Thanks, Brandon.
See ya. Thank you.
Bye.
So what does everyone
you.
think of that panel? Is that like a 10 out of 10? Is that like a 10 out of 10? Ooh.
Welcome, everybody, to the Power Rangers product panel of Hasbro's PulseCon. We're super excited to be here.
Ooh,
We're
I
glad
see.
that you guys can join us. Hopefully, you're joining us from our previous
I
Power
see
Ranger
some-
panels that
okay.
we're just on with the talent and cast from Dino Fury, which were totally awesome. So we're happy that you guys are sticking with us.
Look, you
and
can
we're going to show
see
you some awesome reveals. and products
Shelby
that
and
we have
Merrick
for you
over there,
today.
and Russell.
So before we get into it, want to do some introductions. My name is John. I'm on the marketing team here at Hasbro on Power Rangers. And with that, I'll throw it over to the other John.
Hey, not confusing at all. My name's also John. I am the design director on Power Rangers. I'm so excited
And
to
there's a
be
COD
able to talk
single
to you guys
pack?
today.
That's
so
weird.
much cool stuff.
Me next. My name is not John. It is Bill. I am also very
Hey there,
excited
Bill.
to talk to you guys today. I'm on design as well, and we got some great stuff to show you guys.
And my name's Jordan. I'm a product designer on Power Rangers. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen me around before. Good to
Lewis
be here.
says,
So yes, as
it's
Jordan
not really
said,
the
you may
same
recognize
moveset,
some of
Lewis,
us
and I
from
hope Izzy
Pan
does
First
get into
Fridays.
Battle
If
for
you
the
ever get
Grid,
to
because
join us,
Izzy's
if you don't,
awesome.
Definitely check them out. We do them periodically and talk about some of the stuff that we're working on and products that are coming down the pike and that we
Okay,
haven't
let's
revealed
see.
yet. Usually turn on pre-orders and talk about really cool stuff that we want to share with you. So, just like that, today we're going to talk about some of the awesome things that we've been working on, and we try to keep things secret so that we can reveal them today and make them big reveals and super exciting moments, and do our best to keep them secret. But things happen.
Yeah.
So with that, the first thing we wanted
Things
to do,
happen.
though, before getting into some of those big reveals, is talk about some of the stuff that you maybe have already seen.
Guy in the denim
Earlier
chocolates.
this month at
Okay.
Walmart Con, we revealed some of our new retro Megazords. And with that, I'll ask Bill to take you through some of those and show those off.
Excellent. Thanks, John. So yes, you guys may have seen these. I'll bring them a little bit closer to the camera here for you. But we have for the first time some really cool expressions for you guys, some articulation in there.
Oh, they look
These are really
nice.
celebrating the actors in their costumes and all the great iterations of Power Rangers that we've seen throughout the years. And the first one up here we have is the Galaxy Megazord. We put him back here, actually. And show off some of this really amazing retro style packaging that the teams come up with.
The
These
art
are
is
modeled
so good.
after, yeah, the art's amazing. I want posters of all these.
Boxed set.
But,
Yeah.
there's going to be a really nice, satisfying pull tab at the bottom. And then, what? It's VHS inspired. In case any
Oh, God, the nostalgia.
Oh, that is so
Right?
nostalgic.
Back
with
to 1996.
handwriting.
Handwriting and all. The team has done an amazing job really pulling through the retro vibe and the feel on these. Next up.
You kids don't understand.
fan
It used to be
favorite.
VHS everywhere.
I know.
No streaming.
Rewind.
You missed the show, that was it.
Yeah.
We got the Dino Megazord here. Of course, each of these is going to come with a weapon as well. These are removable from their hands. We have articulation, head,
nice,
shoulders, legs. A lot of great detail in here we captured. A lot of the essence from the show, we were able to get a lot of the studio reference of the actual costumes the actors wore, and we used that to make these,
that's
these
interesting.
figures for all of you fans. So we're super
awesome,
excited about them.
I still
they
might
look
have
so
my
good
old
to me because they look
VHS
exactly
tapes.
how I remember watching them on TV.
I still might
they
have
look
them.
exactly like what my experience of watching the TV shows was. This is what the Megazords looked like when they were fighting the monsters in those big suits.
It's great, John, to be able to pay tribute to the art, really, that are those giant costumes. You know, they're really the people that create those.
They're
are
not going to show the
incredible
next
artists,
adaptation
actors that act
after.
inside of them.
They're not going to show it.
Legendary
If you're here for
Japanese
that, then you're not
actors.
going to get
it's
it.
very, very exciting to be able to bring this expression to life. You'll notice too, there's really cool hip articulation on
They're
these.
not going to show
that
the next
allows you to kind of get that
adaptation
fluid
alpha.
action like you are wearing a big.
If you're going to
robot
spam
suit.
that, you're going to get timed out, Alpha.
Thunder Megazord does come with a sheath.
All right, time
sheath,
out.
so you can
Time
put that
out
sword
for
away
Alpha.
when it's not time to battle.
When is it not time to battle, Bill? Come on now.
Bedtime. Yes, my kids. That's not to battle.
Time to go to bed.
Time to go to bed. Lights out. So again, fantastic job. Our branding team always brings it.
Dude, John, that's cool.
Want these on t-shirts, posters.
Awesome. That's like poster art almost. Sweet.
Kids today don't
And,
know.
so the
Oh
fourth
yeah,
one
they definitely
in the
don't.
wave is NinjaCon.
Oh, NinjaCon.
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 NinjaCon. Yes.
Live
Complete
at
with this.
PulseCon. It is NinjaCon.
Welcome to PulseCon.
Wait, they've got a.
NinjaCon.
Oh my god, I need
Look
that
at
emoji.
Love the head switching.
So NinjaCon was originally a rare toy. Wow, listen to the ratchet. Gotta love this mold. So NinjaCon was originally a toy exclusive from back in the day for Ninja Storm. So it's cool to be able to reuse this awesome Ninjor mold in an awesome way. And you can see there's some fresh new molding on this guy as well. So very,
Yes, we
very
have new
cool.
head,
Box
new
is
pieces
awesome
in
on
the-
this
in
guy
the-
too.
In the torso as well. Yes. So there's is a lot of newness. And
I love that
like you said,
packaging.
that one in particular has a really nice ratcheting, which is so satisfying to play with. And of course, P2 has the VHS expression.
Nice.
Touch there.
I wonder what used to be on that tape. That was like, you know,
before somebody wrote over it.
what 80s show used to be on that tape before it was taped over in the 90s. That's
something else.
Probably somebody's wedding video kind of thing.
Somebody's wedding video.
Somebody's wedding.
I'm personally super excited about this line. So this is
Yes.
wave 1 of these new retro
Ooh,
Megazords.
wave 1, so there's
they're
gonna be
super
more.
nostalgic. I want to display these because, like we've shown off, the packaging is so nostalgic and just like really tings all those memories from the 90s.
Yeah.
These are a Walmart exclusive. Our partners over at Walmart are going to be carrying these, and that's why we showed them off at Walmart Con earlier this month. So you'll be able to go see these and pre-order these over at walmart.com already. So they're already available up there.
Ash,
but
I'm really
there are
hyped right
also
now. I am
limited
too.
quantities
I am
available
too.
at HasbroPulse.com as well. So you can check out both locations. Go grab a pre-order, reserve
Okay.
yours now because they're super exciting. I can't wait to get mine on my shelf.
So
I love it.
fans, if you have Megazords out there that you love, let us know in the comment section
That guy was
about what
telling
you're
him to wrap it
hoping
up.
for Wave 2. Because
Oh,
just like John
is it-
said, there's more to come with these awesome new Megazords based on the costumes from the show.
Yeah, we'd love to see what you guys
How
think.
much for these Megazords?
So with
I
that,
think they're
we want to move into
$15,
something a
15
little
or
bit,
$20.
maybe more
Fairly
revealing,
cheap.
and start talking about something that you haven't seen yet. Well, maybe you saw just like 10 minutes ago on Brandon. That's right, a brand new Lightning Collection helmet, Lord Zed.
What?
That's right, it wasn't a product.
Nice.
This is a real product.
So heavy.
It's worth the time.
Wow.
Look how big that
Amazing.
thing
That
is.
thing's
Okay,
big,
I
Bill.
might have to
Look at
pre-order
that.
that one.
Big. I know, I'm
Good,
not a
you
small
know-
guy. This thing is.
No, he's a
What
tall
does
guy,
that
and
mean?
that's
Would
a
there
big
be
box.
Esther for UK?
Zed is buff. Zed is buff. He's
No
big, dude.
idea.
Yeah. So for all of
I'm
you
in
evil
Australia, so I have
geniuses out
hard
there,
time finding
we
Walmart.
do have the Lord Zed coming.
That looks nice.
This
Oh
helmet
my
has all
god.
the back metal goodness that you're going to expect in your Lord Zed.
I have to get
helmet,
that one.
Bling.
Complete with a soft durometer brain.
Oh my god, the
Brain
detail.
and brawn.
Massage. Brain and brawn.
Oh my
That's not
god.
all. We've got more. So there's a lot of great sculpted detail that our
Wow.
sculpting team has been
Hammered
able
metal.
to capture in here.
Oh my god, I have
Look
to
at the
get this
tint on
one.
that on the goggle. That's
So good.
sweet.
Yeah, like you can barely see out in, but you can see out very fine. But the main feature, the creme de la creme here,
Oh, my
is
day's
the,
been going well,
really
Elliot.
cool
Thanks for
voice
asking.
changing feature that we put in here.
Oh,
There's a button at the bottom of the chin there, and as you're wearing it, you're gonna.
Oh, that's
type
cool.
it on there. And it'll magnify or amplify your voice. Here, let me see if I can.
Wait.
Get this
Is that
on,
like
do something?
Coming to you live from the Moon Castle.
Welcome to PostCon. Destroy those Rangers.
Oh my god.
Notice it? I forgot already.
So good.
That is
great.
I love
pretty
this
good.
thing. I wear
That
it all
is
the time in the office. I mean, it's basically what I do now. I don't need a mask. I wear this.
Oh my god, it's got a voice modulator. I have to get this. I've got to get. I think I've got to get
We've
this.
updated the classic stand that we've been using for our helmets.
Oh,
because
okay.
we now need a larger one because of the extra chin that's on our Zed buddy over here. So
It's a very chinny boy.
Fancy.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Chinny, very toothy.
And yeah, that's Zed. We're super excited about it, and can't wait for you guys to get your hands and your heads in them.
Oh my
So
god.
yes, that's our Lord Zed Lightning Collection helmet. This is
I've gotta get that Lord
pre-order
Zed.
today. So the pre-order goes live today at 5 p.m. Eastern on your favorite local retailer and on HasbroPulse.com. So
Nice.
go check it out at 5 p.m. and get your pre-order in so you can reserve your copy and start cosplaying as Evil Lord Zed himself. You know, run around the
I might have
neighborhood
to get
scaring
that.
3-year-olds.
I'm definitely gonna. Have to
You know
get
what's
that.
awesome about this? This is a Power Rangers first. Never in Power Rangers history has there been a Lord Zed head. I mean,
And you
helmet.
can see the
right
next
head.
wave behind the guy.
Well, that was one of the things, John. We didn't know
Merrick,
if it was
Cog,
classified as
Shelby,
head or
and
helmet,
Zato,
because
and
technically
Punchy
it's his
Pig.
head.
What is it? It's kind of both. It's a head scratcher.
All
So,
I know is that I'm gonna
continuing.
really need to work out.
Yes. Otherwise
Gotta
you're
start
gonna look
now.
like a big-headed weirdo. So continuing with Lightning Collection reveals, though, now that we've gone through that awesome helmet, we want to get into the
Nice.
bread and
Okay.
butter of Lightning Collection. That's right. Going to get
That
into
hel-
our 6-inch
yeah, that's
figures.
probably gonna be like 100
So
at
first
least.
up, we want to talk about the
Next, we need a
mainline
Raider
collection.
hat.
So this,
That'd
what we're
be
going to be
funny.
talking about now is our first wave of 2022 of our brand new
Ooh.
Lightning Collection figures. We've got some awesome figures here.
So
And I
this
know that
is
you've
the
already
next
seen
wave.
one of them if you were watching the last panel, because Russell Curry himself
Zato.
unboxed himself out of his figure. The
Nice.
Dino
Right.
Fury Red Ranger. It's awesome seeing his face light up and the magic of like watching your talent, person who's playing him on screen, actually open up
That
the
is
action
cool.
figure of him and see how exciting that is. That's
I
a
have
great
to get
moment
that
as just
one.
like toy
It's
makers
incredible.
ourselves. So
Yeah,
John, I don't
it's-
know if you, for those that might have missed the panel, just talk about the figure
Yeah,
itself.
I can show some close-ups of this guy. What's great about Dino Fury, it's got one of the coolest looking costumes, I think, in Ranger history. I've said before in interviews, I think, Russell's depiction of Zato is on point. He's one of the coolest Rangers out there. He's an awesome guy. And I think it's really unique to be able to do a modern take on, something that is right.
Pointy
Like,
Raider,
this
bro,
isn't an
that'd be
old
funny.
season. This is a right now kind of season. And I think that's the magic of Lightning Collection, whether you collect, in space or MMPR or SPD.
Well,
You can put all your Rangers together. It's really,
Mystic
really cool. This
Force.
guy comes featured not just with awesome detail from our very own Corey and Loretta, but you've also got a Chroma Fury saber. Look at that thing. That's so cool. You can see
Nice.
awesome detail they put into
That
this.
saber looks
There we go.
great. You can see the detail in it.
But you can see his morpher on his wrist, which is pretty rad. So it's really, really cool to be able to bring this guy to life. So
Nice.
I know some of you guys are troop builders. Some of you might actually be allies with the Machine Empire. And then if you are, you're going to want to pick up more of these Zeo cogs. What's great about the Zeo cog, it is a true army builder. So you've got awesome weapons,
So we're getting all
like his
re-release of the
staff that's
cog.
got, but you can see here, he's got this
Makes
great
sense.
molding
Makes sense because we
technique.
got like re-releases of the
Our
putty. We got a
engineer,
putty and a two pack.
our
Then we
engineering
got a putty
department
solo.
and design department do such an incredible job of really pushing the limits of what's possible. This guy also comes with alternate heads, as you know. So if you want to, build up your Machine Empire and have your Zeo team crush
I
them,
was really
now's your
hoping for a
chance to
King
make your
Mondo, to be
army
honest.
bigger than ever. Next up, you guys are going to love this one.
Is it Merrick?
It is
Oh, Shelby.
Shelby from Dino Charge. Dino Charge is one of the coolest seasons. You guys might start to see a theme here. There's something wild happening, right? You've got Dino Fury, Dino Charge. What's next? What is Hasbro going to do? So some of you might already have Tyler, Riley, or even Sir Ivan of Xandar. But now
Not
you're going to
Chase
be able
because
to
he's a
pick up
Target exclusive.
Shelby with her Tricera drill. So check out that cool detail on there. Very, very awesome. She's got an incredible head portrait as well. You can see here with that great inkjet technology. Check out more.
Wow, that's like a good. That's actually a decent
pictures
head
of it
sculpt.
in the photos in this stream. Last, this guy's one of my favorites, right?
Yeah, everyone's favorite.
A brand new season. What is it? It is Wild Force.
Finally,
That's
we're
right.
getting to
Wild Force finally getting some love. This is really, really cool. Look, it's Merrick sporting that really, really sweet early 2000s looking rocker beard. He's on the weekend. He's hitting up the local coffee shop and throwing down some sweet jams. But you can see what's great about the Wild Force guys is they've got this real primal look, right, with their different hand poses. And Corey was able to bring some really incredible gesture. So when you go to strike your power pose with your new team of Wild Force Rangers, you can really pose them out in ways that it's not just your typical hands that we normally see in the Lightning Collection. We're really pushing the boundaries with it. This guy also features really cool molded silver, as well as his cues. So if you got to throw down against the bad guys, or if you got a 8-ball corner pocket, you can do whatever it takes. This is what this guy does.
Guitar in the coffee shop
Merrick
by day,
coming at you from
pool in the bar by night.
The Lunar Wolf. What was that, John?
Guitar in the coffee shop by day, pool in the bar by night. He's got his day set.
He's a loner. He's a rebel.
Yeah, he's a loner wolf. Don't think that you slipped that wild joke by me. I caught that pun.
Oh, you're catching on. You're catching on. The puns are just getting. I'm just getting warmed up though. John.
8-ball quarter. Wait, what's the reference?
Something to look forward to.
Is that a reference to what the actor's done?
That's our wave 1 of Lightning Collection in 2022. So awesome wave.
This is pack
really
wave
excited.
3, probably.
Got some really strong characters in there. I'm excited that we're dipping into some new seasons. But that's not all. With this wave 1, we're also doing some really cool exclusive items with our partners over at Walmart. So Walmart is going to be partnering with us and releasing a variant package on this wave. So what you're going to be seeing is these awesome differing packaging, not the standard white Lightning Collection package that you're used to, but you're going to see this exclusive dark variant packaging that you see on screen here. Now, these are going to be awesome, and like I said, exclusive to Walmart. So go over to Walmart when they come out. You're going to be able to pre-order them from Walmart.com exclusively
These
today.
look interesting.
And just like the rest of our main line, these are going to be available for pre-order starting today at 5 p.m. Eastern. So definitely check out after the streams at 5 p.m.
Say that.
Go check out on Walmart.com and limited quantities at HasbroPulse.com as well. The main line is going to be available at your local retailers, not just Walmart. Whatever your favorite local retailer is. So you can check out your favorite local retailer for mainline standard edition packaging. So that's not all we have for Lightning Collection.
Ooh, okay.
One of the things that we wanted to do and what we introduced in 2021 was our monster assortment. And we know that Power Rangers as a brand really leans into monsters. We have some really awesome, iconic monsters and faces and these bigger characters that are so true to the brand and so cool in the figural expression. So doing them has been something that we've really cared about.
What are we going to see?
In 2022, we're going to bring this to you in a new way. We have a new assortment that we're bringing called the Lightning Collection Deluxe Assortment. And this assortment is going to allow us to bring you both more of these iconic, awesome, crazy monsters, but also some of these bigger figures that maybe have a set of accessories or vehicle or armor or something that's different.
Oh, I know what this
so
is.
Uniquely Power Rangers that maybe didn't fit in a solo single mainline pack. So with this deluxe assortment, you're going to be seeing some really cool new figures.
Okay, this is what leaked earlier.
With that, we're going to show you our first wave of deluxe figures for 2022
I know what
now.
this is. This
and
is
the
what
first
leaked.
thing we have to show you is a little bit of a fishy boy here.
Yeah, you guys smell something fishy? Something fishy? I do. It is Parantis Head. That's right.
He looks nice.
He is the one. He nearly crushed the Rangers twice. So Parantis Head is one of the coolest,
I guess they're getting rid of the monster line
arguably
and they're doing the deluxe
popular,
line.
Mighty
And that's
Morphin
going to be their
Power
experimenting
Rangers
pack with
Monsters
vehicles
there
and
is,
stuff.
right down to his aquamarine legs. This
Branch's
guy
head does
is
look
covered
nice. I
with
gotta say, that
incredible
looks like a nice figure.
scale detail, loaded with really cool articulation throughout his tail,
That
rocker
looks nice.
ankles, cool hip and pivot articulation here. Lots of layers you can see here that allow you to get lots of
nice.
this really great kaiju action. Movable
Hey, John.
mouth.
Speaking of scale, why don't you show the scale of the figure to the other figure?
Oh yeah. That's a good
Get
idea.
out of here.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait
This is
just
only
a
gonna get worse as
god-darn
we
minute.
go.
Yeah, let's go. So just to scale, let me
Yeah, big
let's
boy.
bring this guy into perspective. I think this is really cool. So you're gonna have to reel this guy in. He's gonna be
I
an
can see the
incredible
comment
addition
section
to
right
your
now. Just
collection.
all shake my head.
Yeah. So
Prentice
I'm
head.
dad,
Yeah,
so it's
Prentice
very
head
these
looks
these come quickly to me. All of these dad jokes.
Will Beast
He
Morphers
comes with
Yellow
his
come in a Lightning
signature,
Collection versus pack?
fish
I don't think so.
nunchuck
It's coming out on
flutes,
its own.
that he can throw down some sick jams, or he can, lay some damage on those Rangers. And there's actually a custom blast effect here too, so that you can make your fish go boom like that.
Of course you need fish custom blast effects. Of course.
Of course. But
As
you know
long as
what's
it's
neat is what
single
Corey and
release.
Lorda have been doing is these hands. It's really cool. And because it's Lightning Collection, we offer several different varieties of hands, like this awesome fist that if you really want to
Gonna rearrange
punch
my
the lights
legs.
out of somebody, you totally could. Because Prentice head would. But that's not all. Like John was talking about, there are so many iconic Ranger vehicles. You've got Battleizer armor. You've got freaking motorcycles. You've got
Galaxy
giant,
gliders.
awesome robots like
Galaxy gliders.
like Blue Centurion. There's just so much out there. So many good guys, right? But one of the things that I love, especially, is in space. And in space,
Yes.
we know you've got to do the Galaxy
Okay, this
glider.
was leaked
What's
as
really
well.
awesome about this thing, it's nice and big. It's
Oh,
ready to surf those
nice.
cosmic waves coming at you. It is TJ.
Nice.
TJ is riding that sweet Galaxy glider. What's great about this thing too is now we finally have this tool. The whole team has these things, and it's just really exciting to finally bring this thing to life in
Nice.
plastic. It has peg holes, so you can pose your guy out and really aggro poses on there. And then you've also got
That
lots
mold
of really
for the
nice
Galaxy
details,
glider
like
looks
clear
really
molded
nice.
parts in the
I will say
front.
that. These look
nice
freaking
gloss finish
amazing.
across this thing, and then even because Loretta is a master, she put in a small hole in the bottom. So if you have a collectible figure stand, it will work with compatible figure stands, which is
nice.
incredible. So TJ, my man, one of my favorite Rangers. And
I might have to
the
get this
iconic
TJ and not
Galaxy
get the
glider.
Versus pack for Psycho Silver.
So yeah, that does it for our Lightning Collection Deluxe assortment. So this is going to be Wave 1 of 2022. Again, it's going to be coming out at the
Nice.
beginning of 2022, but you can pre-order them today, starting at 5 p.m. Eastern, favorite
Oh, I
local
fucking
retailer,
hope
and
it's
at
my Target
pulsecon.com as well.
exclusive.
So with that, we're going to do a quick review of something that has already been revealed and is our PulseCon item.
Pudgy Pig.
He's a big hammy boy. Using boy a lot today. But our big pig, this is Pudgy Pig, and he's coming in this awesome package that we're going to show to you real quick right now.
Yeah, so it's really cool. You can see you guys picked this thing up on Pulse. This is our PulseCon exclusive. Nice and heavy. And as you can see here, it has all these nostalgic elements, like a nice handle.
TJ,
But when you rip
for-
this thing
I can't
open,
sing it.
well, actually, don't
Sorry,
rip it.
Panics,
Please
I
don't.
can't-
This thing's really
I'm not a
cool.
good singer, I can't
You can
sing
see
it.
that it actually has lots of really nice shiny
You got 50 people
spot
watching,
varnish
that's pretty
graphics
cool.
on it. It has a magnetic closure. Let me see if I can get that to audio.
Pudgy Pig coming.
So satisfying.
Nice.
Pop
I don't
this
do
guy
the
open.
puns.
But check
Are
out
you
what's
working
inside.
for these guys?
When you look inside of this thing, here is what's really cool. An authentic 90s lunch right down to the fruit
nice.
snacks. Incredible. You open this up, the back of it has a
Oh, that's
card
cool.
with features the Ernie's juice bar graphics. Inside, Pudgy himself. When you go to, you see him inside of there, he's got a little bag full of goodies that, what's inside? It's a mystery. That satisfying crinkle. Just like when you get the wonton soup from the Chinese restaurant, those little noodles come out. So satisfying. That's right. Food for the food fair. You've got little tiny tacos, a plate of nachos, and even some pie. So check out this guy, Pudgy
pie.
Pig. I know you guys have seen this guy, but when you get him in your hands, look at that.
Was that a pie that fell out of his mouth?
There was a pie in his mouth. So what have you been up to, Pudgy? You can see he eats the pie just like that, and he pose him out. You better pick this guy up. You're going to go hog wild.
Not worth my $60 though.
Oh, God. Killing me.
He's just glazing over those puns.
You would sneak the lead.
Oh, no. So
someone's got to bring home the bacon bill.
Oh my God! Can't even get it
Someone's
out.
got to save our bacon from this conversation.
Oh please, yes.
Oh God, it just keeps
so
going.
Pudgy Pig is our PulseCon exclusive, guys. He is available today. So please
Today
go
for
out
$60.
to HasbroPulse.com. Get your own. He's going to go fast. This is not a pre-order. He's already available. So we're super excited about him. He's awesome. That fantastic packaging. Definitely get yours today. So with that wraps up our Lightning collection. So I guess we're done. But wait, Jordan, you've been here this whole time. Were you here just for moral support?
You forget about me?
Oh, that's right. We've got something super awesome to show you guys.
Ooh,
a brand new, exciting segment that we just had to show you. Now, this is going to be an early reveal of this new segment. It's nothing is final and final developed yet. So we're going to be showing you some really cool stuff that we're working on that we have more to show coming down the pike. But with that, we're going to introduce the Zord Ascension Project.
Ooh.
Wow.
Megazords.
Collection.
Amazing.
Zord Ascension Project.
So since I came onto the brand, what's really been exciting for me as part of Power Rangers is it has some of the most iconic mecha of all time. Look at all of the robots throughout pop culture.
Are we going to
Power
see
Rangers
Dragon
is
Zord?
right there with all of those iconic characters. You've got the Dino Megazord, you've got the Dragon Zord, you've got the Astro Delta Megazord, so many Zords throughout the entire 30-year history. How are we going to pay those tribute? We knew that we had to assemble the best team from around the world.
go.
So we have our very own Jordan, who, like me, is a fellow mecha geek as well. And we have Locke in Hong Kong. And two of them have put together what the most premium expression ever done. Definitely the tallest Megazord ever created in this format, the ability to morph from one thing to the next. And it's exciting to be able to finally bring this to life. Jordan's going to tell you a little bit more about it.
Yeah, so I've got a model here with me as I dig it out. I think we have some pretty sick renders done by our packaging graphics team, All Stars. So say it with me now. We need Megazord power now!
What is it going to look like?
So we have been
Holy
working on
shit.
this project for
Oh
almost
fucking
since
God, that
we
looks
started,
nice.
Since we've been on the team, since
it's 20 months or so.
Yeah,
long
and
time.
one of the first things we did was actually dive back into the archives of Power Rangers reference material, whether that be the original MMPR series
looks
or
better than I
things,
forgot.
especially things like art books that had
That is
existed
a
in the Sentai
big
world.
boy.
And one of the things that struck us was the
God
beauty
damn,
of
that
these
looks nice.
illustrations and
Everyone was
photos of
worried
early
about the next
costumes
Lightning
that
Collection
really bring
Megazord
these,
because of the Zeo one, and they kind of went
monumental,
silent
colossal-
after it.
Colossal
This looks
robots
nice.
to life. Colossal
Hopefully
is a new
this,
word.
I
don't
know this
what
is
it
the
means,
beta or the
but I'm gonna
delta,
put
whatever you
that
want to
in my
call it.
dictionary.
But this looks nice.
So this is our first Zord Ascension project.
Wait, it comes from miniature Rangers?
Product, the Dino Megazord. Going back to the original reference that we were looking at as inspiration, we love the design, the classic, iconic, kind of retro design, I guess retro at this point, design of these super cool robots. And we use those as kind of the guiding star of our kind of proportions and overall.
It looks like the Soul of
aesthetic
Chicholgan
design.
version. It kind of
Because
does.
While there have been a lot of products of this Megazord that existed, we wanted to do something that pays respect to the classic proportions and designs. But
Nice.
we've gone in and done a couple of different new things too.
Mhm.
This model that I have here with me is actually a super duper early development model. It's
Okay, then.
3D printed, it's hand painted, and it's not something that we typically show you guys because it's not, the actual physical product is not quite ready.
Okay,
But
so it's not ready
like John was speaking to before, this guy is big. It's about 11.5 inches tall, and it is
Whoa.
filled from head to toe with lots of detail and newness that we wanted to bring and refresh this Megazord's design just a little bit on the surface. You know, you see little bits like the translucent tinted shoulder pads and
Mhm.
chest and knees, and just different layers
I
upon
think
layers of
with the
detail
Dino
that we
Megazords,
haven't
they're
really
doing
seen
Dragon
on a
Zord in this
Megazord,
one.
before. I'm just gonna
Oh my god, these look nice.
So as he
Oh,
spins, what's
okay,
really
now I
great
see the
about this
miniature
tall
figures.
scale
Okay.
is that we're able to not only do a big version of this Megazord, but we were working to try to make, for the first time, an actual 2-scale Megazord. At 11.5 inches tall, this guy is almost perfectly at 1/144th scale, which is a popular scale amongst hobbyists. Many
Nice.
mecha fans like myself and Bill and Jordan already collect mecha in this scale. Maybe you already have buildings, cars, other things in this scale. Now you can finally have your shelf come to life, just like you saw as a kid in the 1990s watching the Power Rangers show. This is the first in-scale line of all the Megazords. And you'll be able to put them all next to each other in true 1/44th scale.
I really hope they do more of these. Like, give me the
And
Astro
speaking
Megazord or
to
something.
the, I guess,
my
world of Megazords, we've done a couple neat things in terms of detail. So I have here, actually, if you take a quick look at the face, underneath the faceplate of the Megazord is actually, for the first time ever, maybe, I think, a cockpit where you can see all 5 Rangers inside. With
That's
some
right, inkjet
other
printed
details.
Rangers on the inside.
Nice, that's cool.
So we've done little things like that to really
some
bring
really
to
nice
life
attention to
the
detail.
world that these Rangers inhabit, and
This is
the
going to be a
Megazords
godsend to
kind
stop
of
animators.
lord over and protect.
Yeah, I guess so.
On top of that, we're including itty bitty teeny tiny
Okay, now
1
here-
in
okay,
1/44th
this is what you
scale,
mean.
well, slightly taller than 1 in 1/44th scale for manufacturing reasons. Ranger figures. This will come with all 5 of them. We've also done
Nice.
things like give it swappable hands.
Ooh.
Open expressive hands, as well as, you know, holdy fists, which you see here. And
Nice.
we've just had a real blast bringing the Zord Ascension project to life.
That looks nice.
So we have so much more in store.
SD is live?
Yep.
Okay.
To
That's cool.
Jordan's point, Zord Ascension Project, there's more coming. This is an early look. This is really going to be our love letter to Megazords. Something we care about. We've worked on this whole time, and we've been
We
keeping
need
it
the
secret, but we
Lightning
just couldn't
Collection
keep it
next
secret
to
any longer. So we
TMNT.
wanted to tell you guys about it and get you guys ready for it coming. This is not ready for pre-order yet. We're still working on it and perfecting it and making it exactly what it needs to be.
If they do like Ultra Megazord, not
so pay
like
attention, come back,
Thunderzord or
stay
Astro
tuned. We have
Megazord,
more that will
I'd
be
be
coming
really
out
excited.
in terms of information about
This might
line,
be
about
better
the
than
Zord
Soul
Ascension
of
Project,
Chichogan. It
and
might
what we're
be
doing
a
with
bit
this in
cheaper.
the future. But
Better than
with
the
that being
Lightning
said,
Collection. That is for
and
sure.
don't forget,
comment.
if,
I was going to say, like, comment maybe what you fans would like to see in this line.
Yeah, you could comment and add to the comments below about what would you like to see in the Zord Ascension Project line. What would you like to see in terms of features or maybe other Megazords? We'd love to know. But
Nice.
other than that, I think that's it for our reveals today.
Oh, so what do you rate this one,
take
guys?
a deep breath.
Give me a rating.
Thank
Give
you
me a
everybody
rating out
for
of
joining
10.
us. It's really been special to be here with you and to take you
Because
through
I
all
give
these
this one a
awesome
9
reveals
out of
and these
10.
fantastic new products that are coming.
What do you
been
guys
great
give
to be
it?
a part of Hasbro PulseCon and to lead off this weekend. We hope you guys have a great time and enjoy the rest of the panels. But otherwise, we're going to sign off.
One more panel
Thanks,
to go,
everybody.
guys. We got the comic one.
Thanks, everyone.
9 out of 10. Even though stuff was leaked, they look really cool
What's
to
going
see.
on, PulseCon BD here, and right now we're about to chop it up and talk about some comics. That's right, we're diving into Mighty Morphin and Power Rangers 2 series, written by the man himself, Ryan Parrott, who is with us right now. Ryan, what's going on, dude? How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. That's a hell of an intro.
Oh, listen, I could introduce you all day. You have quite the resume. But right now, we're focused on your work that you're doing right now that is very exciting, that people are really enjoying with Mighty Morphin and Power Rangers. That is putting together a heck of an event in this Altarian War. So you've been a Rangers fan your whole life. I know that about you since the 90s. You grew up a Rangers fan. And now you're embedded in the universe. You're building this world of your own in the books. So I just want to, and you get to do a story with the Altarians. So, let's just start there. What is it like to get, why now? Why is now the time for this event?
Why now? Well, it had to happen because I don't know, I have no idea. It's just, if you'd have told 13-year-old Ryan that he would be doing that when he was watching that show as a kid, it's like, hey, that story about Zordon and Zed and the Altarians, you got to figure that out, and you got about 25 years, so it gets cracking. I mean, that's insane. So I think the most amazing thing was I've been working on Power Rangers for I think about 2.5, maybe 3 years now, and when it was originally with Saban, that was sort of off limits. It was something that we weren't really working with. When it came over to Hasbro, they were like, knock yourself out. I feel like I earned the chance to play in the sandbox. So it's been pretty insane and amazing. And they're only sort of name checked in the show. I don't think we ever get to see the planet. We only I don't even think we ever see any of their Altarians except for Zordon. So it was just so cool to be able to world build in that place. And it's exciting but insanely intimidating at the same time.
So we're going to try to keep it, as spoiler-free as possible, but we might educate some people. So I want to hear first which characters that it focuses on, and that you're just really excited for people to get to see what you're doing with them.
The comics. I've been reading them older.
I mean, when we started, I was very much like, if we're gonna do a story about Eltar, it should be a story about Zordon. And and I was like, it would be really. I remember I was talking to one of my editors when we were first trying to figure out what we wanted it to be about, and it was like, wouldn't it be crazy to see Zordon? We only know him as sort of this stoic giant head in a glass tube, all wise, knowing sage. It was like, what was he like when he was 17? It's sort of like it was this opportunity to sort of see him go from being sort of this naive character to this sort of all-knowing character. So that was something that I found a lot of fun to do. And then obviously when we getting to tell Zed's backstory and get to know who he was before he was, in the show, he's insanely intimidating and terrifying. But he's just as far as anybody knows, he's just a guy with no skin and a giant staff and a helmet, which is lovely behind you at this very moment.
Ryan invented the Rangers.
But so it was just fun to sort of dig into who he It was fun to dig into who he is as a character. And one of the things I loved about doing originally in Go-Go Power Rangers, we did a lot of stuff with Rita to really dig into who she is as a person and dig to why she is who she is. It was fun to sort of take an opportunity and try to do the same thing for Zed, and that's been at the same time fun and also extremely intimidating.
I do want to hold up a second because I love how you said, I love Zordon, and I want to see when he's 17. You didn't just send him to prom. You're like, how can we get to know him? Let's put him through some stuff,
Exactly. We should have seen an Altarian prom would have been cool, though. That's a good note.
Diaper. That is the origin in the comics.
This
why
does
Zed
give
has
us,
the big metal
really,
diaper.
as you mentioned just now, this does give us a peek into Zed's origins. And so as spoiler-free as we can, I mean, there's just unlikely pairings for Zed. You get to really dig into this villain in a way that we haven't before. So, what's super exciting for you about crafting, a story for, one of the most iconic characters in this entire saga?
I mean, I think that's the fun thing about doing any sort of big event, right? It's like you get to sort of throw all the characters. I think I did a math at one point. I was like 37 characters per issue, which is way too many for a 22-page comic book. But that's been fun, is sort of putting people together that normally wouldn't. I really enjoyed writing Rocky and Goldar together when they interact with each other, just because never underestimate how fun it is to write kind of dumb people, because it's fun. My 3 favorite characters to write are Goldar, Squat, and Babu. Goldar, Squat, and Rocky. Those are my favorites. But that's been fun to put them together. Also, bringing back the Omega Rangers into the story, having them interact with, I've always said this is what's fun about with Jason and Trini and Zach sort of leaving and going off into space, having them come back, it's sort of like when you go off to college and you come back and you see all your friends from high school who didn't leave and they're all kind of the same. Like that's been really fun to play with. And then obviously we've created a whole group of sort of Eltarian heroes called the Century Force 4, and and then those are I always love face characters. I like putties are great, and but fighting monsters that kind of just speak and sort of puns at you is always fun to write. But I also like creating some new characters, and it was really fun to sort of bring those guys into the story as well.
I can't wait to see what they're going to do.
You mentioned the pairing, some of these characters that you're grouping together, and these are groupings that we haven't seen before. So it means new dynamics, new relationships, new kind of combinations for action sequences and stuff like that. So I'd love to hear, we've talked a lot about what you've enjoyed, what's been exciting, but I want to hear also what's been challenging on that front, because these are relationships and dynamics that are going to be, people are going to read this and have their reactions to it. It's going to establish things that are going to be interconnecting these characters going forward. So what has been kind of the fun of the challenges of putting characters together that haven't been in situations together like this before?
I think the real challenge is just sort of both honoring sort of the history of the show and the relationships that have been established, but also finding new ways to deal with it. Like one of the most challenging relationships to write was when we brought in the new Green Ranger, Matt Cook.
Nice, Matt.
And he is, obviously Kim's ex-boyfriend, and is the Green Ranger, hanging out with Tommy, who was a former Green Ranger. So like that's a love triangle that you just have to do. And that's been really, because you want to, and also you have to protect everybody in Love Triangle. You got to make sure that everybody is acting accordingly. So that's been one of the more challenging combinations to deal with.
This video
but there's a lot. There's also stuff I can't really talk about because if I tell you, it'll spoil stuff. But like, yeah, and I've got to be cryptic like that, otherwise I wouldn't be a comic book writer. But yeah, I mean, it's a lot of fun. I think that was the fun part, was just sort of like, it's also just seeing of moments. There's little moments I've always wanted to see on screen that I never got a chance to, and I'm being cryptic again as a terrible panelist, but I think that's fun. It's like, for me as a fan growing up watching this, there was things that I always wanted to see and always wanted to put on screen,
13
and I get to do it in the comic book, and so hopefully that's what people will like. It's the challenge and the fear that they won't, but also like I'm writing for Ryan at 13.
Job updating Power Rangers.
Well, that's the thing. I think that it's great that you
also
are a true fan of this, and it shows that you're having fun with the story. But that also makes me wonder, do you ever take into consideration the feedback that you get? Because one of the things in writing comics, people have opinions. So I am so curious to hear, like, when you write, do you wonder, like, how will fans react to this? Or do you read up on any of it and say, maybe we should do this? Does that ever seep in? Or do you say, you know what, I need to tell my story?
You can't look into that. You can't look at reviews or...
The lucky part of writing comics is just the timing of it. I'm usually 3 or 4 issues ahead. I've already written 3 or 4 issues before that issue comes out. So when I actually get the feedback from fans, I'm already so far down the road that when they tell me I did something wrong, I can't really fix it. So, which is, a good and bad thing. But yeah, like I definitely am aware, like just like everybody else, I'm a fan, and I love these characters as much as they do. So like I want to be respectful, I want to honor them, and I've also met a lot of the actors, so you want to make sure that they don't want to kill you when you meet them. But they've also been very complimentary, and actually have affected the way that I have written the books, because they have such interesting insight into that. So I feel like in some ways, like the character of Aisha has changed a lot because I know Karen and have met her, and just being around her, so much of that who is a person has sort of drifted into the character that I've been playing with. So I thought that's always really fun. But when it comes to the fans, yes, some of them have reminded me of things in the past that I had sort of dropped and have brought back into the story, but I'm not going to tell you what.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Fair enough. And my last thing for you then is the fact that you're bringing in the Blue Omega Ranger into the story. Complex character, complex history there, probably a complex future. I want to hear about what that was like for you to bring in a character like this.
Oh yeah, he's consulted a lot of actors.
I always knew that we needed a new Blue Ranger, and when we created the character of Yale, who was a giant alien cat, I just thought, well, that seems obvious.
He's consulted
I just wanted a Power Ranger that walked on all fours and meowed and chased giant balls of string. But that was something I just thought that'd be a lot of fun. Just bringing something that's different. You're dealing with aliens, and it feels like we're dealing with Omega Rangers who go out in space. It would make sense that one of them might not be human.
I'm going to demand that as my next collectible on the shelf here. All right, we need to make that happen. But Ryan, listen, it's been an absolute pleasure talking with you. Mighty Morphin and Power
Ooh,
Rangers
are we
are
gonna
great.
see
Keep up the
something
great
Power
work. Keep
Rangers
having fun with
Universe,
it. It
or-
shows. And everybody at PulseCon, have a great rest of your day.
Okay.
Thanks for having me.
And that's it.
Okay,
from
that was the
Angel
Power
Grove.
Rangers.
I mean, so many reveals. And if you are joining us just now, check out what we just saw.
I want everything.
Yes.
Everything. I don't have the shelf space for it, but I'm going to figure it out. I want everything.
You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out.
Man.
Yeah.
Like the Galaxy Glider. Seeing that,
so
that
good.
was so, that looks
that's
so
cool.
good.
They're doing a recap.
I mean, we got the helmet. We've
Yeah,
got to
Lord
talk
Zed's
about Lord Zed.
Yeah.
And the squishy. We were
The
kind of getting to
details.
mess around with it. Yeah, it's like.
Yeah. They could have
That's
easily just went like with a hard cover, really, but no, they went in and made sure the detailing of it.
Yes.
When it's gonna shine off the light, when you wear it, oh, it's gonna look great.
Yeah,
So we
and
got
when you look at it too, I was
Zed,
kinda like,
Zato,
do I
the
wanna touch it?
Cog.
'Cause that
No, the
looks
Cog,
like what I imagine
Shelby,
Brain looks
Merrick.
like. Yeah, it was really, really
Galaxy
good.
Glider.
I mean, so much.
Yeah, even the packaging of like the Dino Megazord, oh, it brought me all the way back because it's retro looking, and then you pull out the Zord, and then you see tapes.
The VHSs.
Yo, me and my brother really did that. We really used to record the episodes so we can come back
Absolutely.
home and watch it. So the
Yeah.
fact that they included that, the nostalgia factor of that alone, beautiful.
It's so good, and I gotta say, someone on social media asked me about Pudgy
Bet
Pig
lots of
before
stuff
it
to
started, and
cover.
I was like, you gotta watch. So I
Yeah,
hope
I'll
you were
probably be
watching.
doing a
Whoever
big
asked
video
me,
as well, covering
because
everything.
how good? Talk about first of all, talk
And
about
breaking it
packaging.
down.
Yeah, the details.
The
So, I'm
details.
probably
it's
gonna get
the
this TJ and not
details,
the Psycho
they're
Silver
so
pack.
good on all of these. Oh my
But,
god!
yeah, we'll see.
All right, you can already pre-order today. Sales for Hasbro Pulse Premium members open at 4 p.m. Eastern. Non-premium and other retailers from 5 p.m. Eastern. Some
Okay.
exclusions may apply. And guys, we were not the only ones to get excited. Let's check out the live reaction from our fan wall.
Hey.
That's fun to do.
Right?
That is fun to do.
What's
Yes.
going on, guys? Look at them. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thinking, freaking out.
They're all shopping right now, you can tell.
Yeah, they're all
all on
shopping.
the site,
They're
just
just like,
scrolling through, add to cart, add to cart.
Yeah.
So there's Liz.
So great to see everybody.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
see you.
I know.
There's Joe.
Pink Ranger's Pink Ranger's losing it.
Standing.
Yeah, she's losing it. All right.
That's really cool that I
Fans,
saw.
You,
I wasn't
you
expecting
gotta keep
that.
watching. You gotta stay tuned. And I actually, oh, sorry, Cleo. I'm hearing
Oh.
is that breaking? Yeah, I think there's some breaking news. What's going on?
Okay.
Hello? Yeah. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Understood. This just in, Cleo. We have some breaking news from the Power Rangers team.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
Very
I was
cool.
about to wrap everything up.
Okay, that's right, Jackie.
I was about to wrap
Let's do
everything
it.
up.
Jackie, it's my pleasure to announce the news of the hour. Hasbro is pioneering.
Hey, thanks, Jackie. How's it going? We have some special news. I'm Jonathan from the Power Rangers creative team.
And I'm Jarrett from the Power Rangers creative team.
And we have some amazing news. We have some late breaking news, and we're excited to share.
What is this?
Hasbro is launching its first ever NFT.
And if you couldn't tell from the two of us up here, it's a Power Rangers NFT.
And it's
NFT.
a Megazord themed NFT, so it's really cool.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hey, I got to say that my team and I had a blast creating these.
Yeah, it's true, we did. I got to give a shout out to Darren. He did a great job on this project. Each
That
of these
looks
NFTs is unique,
nice.
and that means you have the opportunity to buy a one-of-a-kind piece of Power Rangers art.
We wanted to do something that was kind of different, so black and gold Megazord.
Oh yeah, black and gold Megazord.
It's
Of
been
course
done
we had to
before,
do the
but this
black and
looks
gold
nice.
Megazord. It's existed in the Power Rangers toy line throughout history, and now it's a Hasbro NFT.
Hey, Jared, remember the Zord Ascension project that the team spoke about a few minutes ago?
You mean Zap? Yeah, of course I do. We've been working on it for like a year.
Well, when you purchase the NFT, you're also going to receive a digital token that can be redeemed for a physical product.
Yeah, man, this Megazord, it's so awesome. Shout out to Jordan, did a killer job on the design. It's model
Nice.
scale, it's covered in exclusive deco. It's got some
Oh
killer
my
accessories
God.
and some premium packaging that we did a ton of work on. It's way more than you can see in this picture, but you're gonna have to wait to get it into your hands, and we can't wait to get it into your hands. So,
Nice.
how do we get it into your hands, Jonathan?
That is a great question,
Is this
Jarrett.
a
I'm glad you asked.
Hasbro thing?
The NFT will drop at 4 p.m. Eastern today on HasbroPulse.com for Hasbro Pulse Premium members and 5 p.m. for everybody else. It's only on sale until October 24th, so don't mess around. This NFT is only available for a limited time.
This is your opportunity to own a piece of Power Rangers and Hasbro history.
So that was
Nice.
a lot of information to throw at you at once. So let me repeat. This NFT drops at 4 p.m. today for Hasbro Pulse Premium members and 5 p.m. for everybody else.
Yeah, these are only available for a super limited time, so don't sleep on it. When they're gone, they're gone.
Gonna
Also,
make
the
that
legal
money.
team needed us to tell you, please note there are some important terms and conditions, like the NFT and Megazord only being available in the U.S. So please ensure you read them all on Hasbro Pulse.
Okay, so that's
Only
our
available in the
news,
US.
right? So back to the show.
Totally. Tossing it over to our friend and content creator, Rudy Willingham, for a very special Power Rangers spot.
Ooh.
Check it out.
Oh, okay. That's cool. That's really cool.
Come on, NFTs? I mean, this is very exciting news for the Power Rangers fans. Okay, I mean, that's good. And for our next, oh my,
What?
you hearing that? What's going on?
I think I do. Wait, do you smell that? Is that ectoplasm?
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
this is the Ghostbusters
I didn't
stuff.
even know you could smell in space.
Mission Control, can you tell us what's going on?
Is this the Ghostbusters
Oh.
stuff?
Ow, what is going on?
Oh, it just got super windy in here.
Yeah.
Yo, what is going on?
I don't know. I'm actually kind of scared. Are you?
I'm guessing this
Are
is
you
the
guys
Ghostbusters
seeing this
stuff.
too? I mean, what should we do? There's clearly something strange in the the universe, wherever we are.
Hey, look, if no one here can help us,
Yeah,
maybe we
hello.
could call someone. I mean, can you guys at home help us?
All right, so this is the
Okay.
Ghostbusters stuff. All right, I'm going to wrap up this stream now. Thank you to all the 53 people who came to watch this stream. Your support is much appreciated. No Zoolja Jojo Johnson. We kind of knew that coming into this. If you thought there was going to be Zoolja, I'm sorry, you were wrong. I'm going to wrap up the stream. Thank you everyone for showing up. Your support is always greatly appreciated. I'll probably be making a video on this tomorrow, like giving my thoughts on everything. But thank you everyone who showed up. Much appreciated. Thanks for sitting through this hour-long panel with me. I had lots of fun reacting to these reveals, so thanks for showing up. All that good stuff. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Take care.